Silence, prisoner.
There's water coming in.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
Listen, it's all perfectly sealed.
So why do I have wet feet then?
Well, where's the leak supposed to be then, eh?
Back there, in the corner.
That's not possible. Let me just have a look at it.
Who are you? Please, don't hurt me, please.
Don't worry, I'm here to help you. Your wife sent me to find you.
My wife? Oh, thank heavens.
You should leave this ship as soon as you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
But first, listen to me. They took an old and desperate man to their throne room. They called him Sofistos. There's a door somewhere, and it's protected by a secret code word. If the throne room is what you seek, you won't get in there without finding out the secret word. Good luck.
Can't stand him anyway. I hope we find who Hector's looking for soon, though. These Venetians are tougher than I thought. Yeah, we'll show them. They can't hold on much longer without food and medication. That's the problem with living on an island. We'll soon have their will broken. Can't stand them anyway. I hope we find who Hector's looking for soon, though. These Venetians are tougher than I thought. Yeah, we'll show them.
Oh, there's somebody! Halt!
Ah, it's you. I should have known that you'd break free sooner or later. Now you know why we did not want to work with Tusker. He can't be trusted.
How do you know me?
Simple. We've been watching you. It's a wonder our enemy hasn't found you and finished you by now. The way you act around the city.
If you knew I was here, why didn't you free me?
Why should I? Are we allies? Last thing I knew, you were working for the dark side. As far as I'm concerned, you got what you deserved for it.
You're right. I worked together with the wrong people.
At least remember for the future that there is always a hidden catch when working together with people like Tusker.
Tusker got me on board this galley, and that's what counts.
Even if he got you here in chains?
What are you doing here?
We boatmen are not all as we seem. The gondoliers are the oldest order of Venice. And for years, we've cared for the people, doing what needs to be done to help and protect them. But help and protection is often best done in secret. As you may now know, we're here to steal medicine from the galley. The occupants have been blocking all deliveries of food and medicine. Because of them, people are dying. All in the name of breaking the public spirit. Disgraceful. And they're going to keep it up, because unless the people give in and help them in their search, they'll never find who they're looking for. By the way, you don't have any idea who they might be searching for? Any idea who might be responsible for this whole thing?
They're looking for me.
Well, I'm glad you trust me. Even though I have no idea what you've done to rub the Doge up the wrong way, it appears we do have the same aim.
I need to find a prisoner of theirs. His name is Sofistos.
Sofistos, of all people. Well, I'm afraid you may already be too late. He's being interrogated in the throne room, with a guard on permanent duty. You'll need a watchword to get in. Listen, here's a suggestion. I need you to get me 3 parcels of medicine from the upper deck. It's risky, but if you do this, I'll know I can trust you. Then, I'll take you to a place where you can find out the password. And because we could do with staying in the shadows, it'd be good if you did the same. Get me the parcels without killing anybody on the upper deck, and I'll make it especially worth your while. Now go, and come back when you have the medicine. The people of Venice are counting on you.
Thank you. You did a great service to the Resistance. You were very cautious on the upper deck. Take this special reward. Now I will take you to the place where you will find what you are looking for.
Oh, an intruder. I'm doomed. Ha 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 ha. Welcome to the Palace of Venice, thief. You shall get nothing from me.
Who are you?
Who am I? You don't even know my name? What kind of lousy robber are you? You better get back to where you came from before I lose my temper.
Give me the code to the Claw's throne room.
I am Prince Veridor, and I shall give you nothing. If you know what's good for you, you'll leave immediately. I have 2 guards waiting to assist me at any time of the day. So let me be, filthy little thief. And try not to stay in the palace with your filthy feet on the way out.
Why does an honorable man like yourself need to use such harsh words?
Because what exactly is it that you're getting at?
Someone with your education should surely prefer a conversation over a fight.
Oh, you recognize my superior intelligence? I say, you seem to have better manners than I thought. I'm so flustered. What was it that you wanted again?
Just a little favor. A humble piece of information.
Oh, it was such a long time ago that someone asked something of me in such a gentle way. The Doge will not be happy. But then again, the Doge is never happy with me. The code to that wretched ship. Yes, I know it. It is eternity.
Conversation truly is the pastime of kings.
It was a pleasure. No, that would be too much. Farewell, anyway.
Get in, quick. I will bring you back to the galley now. When all of this is over, you will find me at the Inner City Tavern. Oh, and another thing. From now on, we gondoliers will offer you our services whenever you wish. This will make traveling a lot easier for you. And now, good luck.
What's the password?
Eternity.
Correct.
One last time, Sofistos. Will you work with me and tell me where the Black Grimoire is?
I will never collaborate with you, servant of evil.
I am disappointed that you decline my offer.
No!
Bring him back to where you took him. No one will look for him there, and the rats will not leave much evidence. So, you must be the troublemaker. I'm still amazed that you managed to slay one of our order, but don't think you stand a chance against me! I was born on the streets of Jericho, My mother and father were murdered by scum when I was a young child. Their ashes I kept by my side since that day. As I grew stronger. Fueled by rage and blinded by vengeance, I trained. Until one day, I took my revenge, and the murderers fell like flies to my wrath. From that day on, no one dared stand against me. With my bare hands, I built an empire by making allies and letting blood. And finally, my alliance with the undead Archon made me immortal. You are the only threat to the plan. None of us knew you existed. But this ends here, now.
I will restore the balance. It is my destiny.
Your destiny is not to stand in the way of ours. Hit me with everything you've got. I won't even break a sweat.
My spirit will not let you go.
You came too late.
You are right, Father. I apologize for my failure.
With Sofistos gone, our link to the Black Grimoire is broken. The one good thing is that the undead Archon is now as clueless as we are. We can't take any more chances. You must find Sofistos.
Find him? He's dead. His corpse is on the bottom of the river.
You disappoint me. Use your senses. His corpse didn't sink to the riverbed. It was taken off the boat and hidden in his former dwelling, as the Persian wraith demanded. And death is not as final as it might seem.
So I must find Sofistos' corpse to recover the Black Grimoire.
Yes, but be quick. Your enemy has not yet discovered you. But this will not be true for much longer. Their allies are beginning to stir, and these are much harder to trace. Hide yourself. Stay in shadow.
Our enemies are undead. Why can you not just take their souls?
Because these undead have broken our rules. He was chosen to be my follower, the next final guide. My role is but temporary. When my time ends, someone else is chosen to take over, and my time as the final guide will soon be at an end. Soon it will be dark in your world. The evil you see now is naught compared to the suffering that's yet to come. So, the Eternal Council sought a new final guide. The one they chose was called Victor, and his training went well. But then he violated the rules by reading forbidden books, learning the power of necromancy. The Council found out and ended his training immediately, fearing that Victor would abuse his position once he became the final guide. But Victor was not ready to lose what he felt to be his birthright, to become the final guide. So he performed a dark ritual, exploiting the eternal laws. Under the protection of a spell to prevent him dying, Victor cut his own throat, as did 4 of his allies. This created a paradox. How can you be protected from death and die at the same time? This made him and his companions undead and untouchable. So now they are free to do as they please, free from the constraints of the eternal laws. And now Victor plans to destroy the Council and myself by changing the eternal rules, by performing the final ritual, which is written in a book that is not from this earth.
The Black Grimoire.
Yes. If he reads the letters that are written on the black pages, he will become unstoppable and destroy all that the universe knows as law and order.
But you too broke the rules, didn't you?
Not with my intention. I fathered you before I knew anything about the final guide, and it would appear the Council made a mistake. The eternal rules forbid anyone from becoming the final guide if they have children of their own, as the power inevitably spreads to their kin. When the Eternal Council heard of you, they were already in disarray, but I convinced them that my unknown and forbidden child, born out of love for your mother, would now be our strongest weapon against our new enemy.
Why have you not told me about my mother?
I have already said more than I should. Now go. Find Sofistos' corpse. Maybe you can find something useful.
Don't worry. Your tool will not disappoint you.
Go.